Morning. Welcome to Mary's World, marysandnewevangelization.com. My name's Tom, and today I want to share with you what the Lord put on my heart, that fear is the #1 problem with the church. Fear. F-E-A-R, and fear is rooted in pride. So if you trace fear back to its root, it'll take you to pride. Okay? Because fear is ultimately a product of your life is going to be interrupted in some way. Okay, your structure, your system, what you're comfortable with is potentially going to change, and so you're afraid of that change, and it implies lack of trust as well. So many people do not stand as Catholics for truth. I mean, they're not standing in the public arena for truth. They're not standing in their schools for truth. They're not standing at their workplace for truth. Okay, they're going along with everything that the world's going along with. You know, selfishness, pride, greed, but ultimately it comes down to fear. Okay? Why do we have legalized abortion in this country? Fear. Why do we have now gay marriage accepted? Fear. Why do we have such poor mass attendance? Fear. Why fear? Well, because the church isn't reaching out to people. The church isn't giving people what they need, which is the truth, and which is a unfiltered truth. Okay, so there's a fear in letting people know the truth, so they're staying away from mass or going just bare minimum. And you say, oh, well, the Eucharist. Well, yeah, unless you eat the flesh, is talking about the spiritual life. If you are not partaking of his flesh, if you're only partaking in the Holy Communion, but you're not partaking in the spiritual life, if you're not eating his flesh and drinking his blood daily in evangelizing, in offering yourself as a sacrifice, to the Lord, a spiritual sacrifice, that's eating the flesh and drinking the blood. That's what it is, man. It's daily. It's the daily grind. But people are avoiding that out of fear, and they're just living for comfort. They're living for food, whatever it might be. Because when you're living for truth, it is intense, because you got to listen to all different people. Can't be censoring people when it comes to truth. Even the Pope has said that. So how do you get rid of the fear? Only the Blessed Mother. You have to go to her, look at her life, what she did, and you got to pledge, your loyalty to her. Get behind her completely and let her take charge of your life. And then remember what she said at Guadalupe. And is there anything else that you need? Okay, don't let anything discourage you. Nothing. So whenever the devil sends your way, if you're on the front lines, you're going to be dodging bullets all the time. If you're not getting bullets thrown at you, then guess what? You're not on the front lines. Hello. It's common sense. So let the Blessed Mother take you into the battle, to the front lines. Do the consecration, St. Louis, or 33 days to morning glory. Do that. Make it real. Get an icon, statue, whatever, like Jesus has sent her here as a gift. So that's what's going on. It's really disheartening, that so many Catholics, even pro-lifers, are operating in fear. They know the truth, and yet they still are afraid to publicly, get out of their own closed little circles. So, all right, well, God bless, and we'll see you January 22nd, March for Life. Operation Mary, in effect. Take the day off.